Hi chess friends, today we are going to witness Gukesh's brilliancy against Mamedov. Gukesh plays with white, Mamedov is black. White starts with e4, black plays c5, knight f3, knight c6, d6 or e6 also playable, c3, d5 challenging the e pawn, e pawn takes d5 pawn, queen takes d5 pawn. This opening is called as Sicilian defense, Alpine variation. d4, knight f6, bishop e3, out of the opening book. d pawn takes c5 pawn would have been in the Sicilian defense, Alpine variation book opening. e6, slightly better is bishop g4, bishop d3 clears the way for kingside castle. Bishop e7 enables the short castle. Castle on the king side. Castle on the king side. Queen e2. Rook d8. h3. b6. Rook d1. C pawn takes d pawn. C pawn takes d pawn. Bishop b7. Knight c3. Attacks the queen. Queen h5. a3. Not allowing knight b4, knight a5, putting more pressure on f3 knight, b4, bishop takes knight, queen takes bishop, queen takes queen, g pawn takes queen, rook a c8, attacks the knight, rook a c1, defends the knight, knight c4, bishop takes knight, rook takes bishop, knight e4, rook c8, knight c3 was played. Better is knight takes knight, bishop takes knight, rook takes rook on c8, rook takes rook on c8. Game is well balanced. Back to the position. Knight c3, king f8. Slightly better is knight b5, king f1, a5, d5, a pawn takes b4 pawn, a pawn takes b4 pawn, bishop takes b4 pawn, bishop takes b6 pawn, rook d7, bishop d4, rook dc7 was played. Better is bishop a3, rook b1, knight takes d pawn, knight takes knight, rook takes knight, bishop e3, and black is much better. Back to the position. Rook dc7, d6 gives a pawn for free. Better is bishop takes knight, pawn takes bishop, knight e2, rook takes rook on c1, knight takes rook on c1. Game is well balanced. Back to the position. d6, bishop takes d6 pawn, bishop takes knight, bishop f4 was played. It reduces the black's advantage. Better is g pawn takes bishop, rook takes bishop, rook takes knight, rook takes rook, rook takes rook. Black has a extra pawn and has the advantage. Back to the position. Bishop f4, bishop d4 was played, which increases the black's advantage. Better is rook d8, check, rook takes rook, bishop takes rook, rook c8, bishop e7, check, king e8. Game is equal. Back to the position. Bishop d4, bishop takes rook, rook takes bishop, f6, threatening e5. Rook d1 was played by white, was a mistake. White needs to play f4 to stop e5. e5, knight d5 was played. Pause the video and find the brilliant move played by Gukesh. After this move, white resigns. Compliments on finding the move. The move is rook c1. The game would have continued as rook takes rook, Rook takes rook with check. King e2. Pawn takes bishop. Black has a extra passed pawn and rook for knight. It's not possible for knight to draw against rook, so black resigns. If you like the video, share, subscribe and like. Thank you. Now it's puzzle time. White to play and win. Post your solutions in the comment section.